talk arts and entertainment on WMAY. Now, premiere tonight, just in a couple of hours, we are going to have Santa's Workshop's Got Talent. That is the new show coming up at STC. I am talking with one of the directors, Shawn Smith. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you. It's good. Doing good. Talk to me a little bit about this show, this Santa's Workshop's Got Talent, because I've had Cynthia on. I've of course read up on it. I've been promoting it a little bit. But talk about what the show is all about, what we can expect to see.
Well, you can expect to see a lot of awesome talent. That's one thing for sure. These kids are amazing and talented. And you're going to see a lot of Christmas cheer and happiness, which I think all of us need a little bit of that right now. So it takes place in Santa Claus's workshop, and they've all been snowed in because of this big blizzard, and they've decided to go virtual, just like the rest of the world has right now. And they're learning to do things on a virtual format. And then as they're doing the show, the elves come in and they do something special, and the reindeer do, and then something happens and they get attacked by some villains, and they have to overcome that. And it talks about the spirit of Christmas and holiday cheer.
Wonderful. And so how long have you been directing, or just in general, how long have you been doing theater, either here in the area or wherever?
I have been doing theater for 31 years.
Nice.
I graduated in 1989 with a theater degree, and I've been acting and I've been directing. I've directed for Jacksonville when we used to have our theater guild here. And then I went to Springfield, and I've directed for the Hoagland Education Program, and I've been able to direct at TIP.
Nice.
And I've also taught a lot of acting classes for kids, teenagers, little bitty ones. So, and then I actually teach theater at JMS here in Jacksonville.
Nice. That's awesome. That's really great. Yeah. So how did you and Cynthia go about picking this show? I understandably, of course, it is during this time of quarantine. We're doing a lot of online streaming shows and endeavors, but why this show? How did you guys come to pick this Santa's Workshop's Got Talent?
There is a company called Pioneer Dramatists, and that's a company that I use a lot with JMS, with my school. And they put out a lot of really cool, cute little plays, and they specialize in plays and musicals for kids. And we wanted to do something for the kids because we knew that they, being theater people ourselves, we're all craving that, and we're missing theater. And so we wanted to get them together and have them connect, and we wanted to do something fun. And this actually came to me on my school email, and they were trying to promote some of their virtual shows. And I took a look at it and I presented it to the STC board, and Cynthia and I got together and we read and really liked it and thought, why not?
I apologize. You're breaking up a little bit there, but you said that you and Cynthia got together with the board to pitch the show?
Yes, we pitched the show to the board after I found it on Pioneer Dramatists, and we thought it was the perfect length, and we wanted to do something with the kids. So yeah, we pitched it to them.
Nice. That's awesome. And so also talk a little bit about the music, because this is also some young performers are being involved in the soundtrack or the score to the music, to the show.
Yeah, we wanted some music for the choreography for the reindeer because they had to do a dance. And nice. We thought, why not involve as many young people as we can? So we asked the Youth Symphony Orchestra if they wanted to record for us, and we worked out a song that everybody could do, and that would be easy for the dancers to learn. And we brought them on board, and so they were able to experience it as well.
Great. And something I also want to ask about is with doing a show virtually and doing it almost completely over Zoom, most of the rehearsals over Zoom. How was that process of rehearsing and recording, performing? What are some of the snags that you might have hit doing it just completely virtually?
One of the kids were awesome.
Yeah.
Trying to get them together, on this. One of the problems was obviously technology, making sure that all of the kids were able to get on with us. And we had some audio issues sometimes. We had some kids that were three or four in the household, and they were all on different computers. And so, that was draining the technology a little bit. So we had to work around the glitches, and we had to work out the virtual backgrounds, because we wanted them all to make them look like they were at Santa Claus's workshop. But then some of them were disappearing into the virtual backgrounds. So we had to get rid of those. But that was about the only thing, really. The dancing was a little hard, because they had to all learn a choreographed dance and then try to make it look cohesive. But yet, instead of being next to each other, they were in all different rooms. So that was a challenge for them. But I think they really did a great job overcoming those challenges.
Nice. That's great. That is really great. I guess, let me ask, how important is it that we have that especially young people this time have something to do theater wise, because we've seen a lot of productions and a lot of concerts and such the like that have been going on, but especially around the holidays, how important is it for the young performers to have something to do for this?
Yeah, it's very important. It's important for their mental health, and they haven't been able to be around their friends and be able to socialize. And so we were kind of concerned about that aspect of it, because normally when we get together as a cast, we get really close with each other, and we consider ourselves a family. And we knew that the kids were missing that. And it was really neat to see how they came alive, and they were so excited. And we ended up having to open up the chat rooms for them a little early, because they wanted to talk to each other, and they wanted to socialize and visit with each other. And it was really neat to see them do that. And they were very appreciative, because they said, they're missing this. They're missing being able to be normal and do things with their peers. So I thought it was really important for them to do that. And we're hoping that we can do it again with them soon.
Yes, absolutely. And you speaking of chat rooms, and Cynthia talked to me a little bit about this afterwards, after the show. Usually, as we're accustomed to after shows, you go out into the audience, out in the lobby, and you talk to people. Congratulations, catching up with people. You guys are doing something, a little bit of something like that with this show, aren't you? Afterwards.
Yes, tonight after the show is over with, you can stay online with the cast, and they're going to actually come on with us, and you're going to get to talk to them, and you're going to get to chat with them, and they are really excited about this, because you missed that social aspect of it, and to doing the jokes that you're going to see tonight. The audience will most likely be laughing, especially at the puns, but they don't get to hear that. They don't get to hear the audience laughing at them and enjoying the show. So this is going to give the audience a chance to let these kids know just how much they appreciate it and how good they were, and to be able to ask them questions.
That is great. That's great. Well, so we have probably about, I guess, 2 hours now to the premiere of the show. How are people going to be able to watch this through a platform, and how can they get their tickets?
They can go to the showtix.com is the site that we're using. Yep. And you can go on there, and you can find STC. They'll have the different venues different organizations that have shows there, and you can click on STC, and you click on that, and then it will have the choices for you, and you can buy the tickets.
All right. That is tonight. That is at 7:00. And you will be able to, if for some reason you weren't able to catch this tonight, you will be able to watch it again, right? It'll be up for a little bit of time.
Yes, it will be on demand, so you can buy it, you can rent it, and once you rent it, you'll have 48 hours to watch it, and it will be available all the way past Christmas. I think January 4th is when it's so even if you miss it, or if you love it so much and you want to watch it again after Christmas is over, you can watch it again.
Super. All right. Well, that is tonight at 7:00. There's show ticks for you, and also on demand through the beginning of January if you want to catch it again, or if you're not able to catch it tonight. It is Santa's Workshop's Got Talent, the show from STC, and I am talking with the director, Shawn Smith. Thank you so much for joining me, and we will do this again sometime soon.
Yes. Thanks, Kevin. I was glad to be on.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It is Let's Talk Arts and Entertainment on WMAY. I'm your host,